Good morning, good day, everyone. Hope everyone is doing great in this morning. Here in South Africa, time is about 10, 11 minutes past 10. Yeah, I hope everyone is doing great and I'm excited to be here with you. Please make sure that you subscribe to our channel and you like and you share the video as much as you like. So here I'm going to be talking about the things that some things that I find online, some of the things that I find online. And one of the things that I find is the claim of uh, $61 billion that was funded to South Africa by Nigeria. So I will touch on that also. But before we go to that, make sure that you like and you subscribe and you stay tuned for more. And I'm not after the viewers, but I'm after the truth and the humanity. So this video is only going to be posted here on this channel on YouTube. It's not going to be on TikTok, on Instagram, or any another platform. Is going to be here on YouTube because serious people watch YouTube, right? Thank you. So one of the things that I want to talk about and I want to acknowledge and I want to appreciate the government of Nigeria for the things that they did for South Africans, for fighters, for freedom fighters of South Africa. They have spent money, they spend their time, they spend their resources to help South Africa to be liberated from the apartheid regime. So by Nigeria doing that, I'm grateful. Maybe today I will not be in this place that I am. I will not be the person that I am today if Nigeria did not put their fingers on our struggle. Maybe I will be a soldier, maybe I will be still fighting for our freedom. But Nigeria saw it fit to do so, to help South African, to help another black African, to gain their freedom. By doing so, I want to start this video say that I thank you very much and I appreciate that what the government of Nigeria did for South Africans. And it's something that it must not be forgotten. And one thing that I want to talk about, I think it's a blunder in our government. Because in my primary school, my secondary school, do you know that in the history lessons, we find out in the history lessons, there are no mentions of Nigeria being in the struggle. What we were taught were about Hitler and Germany's and Europe and so on and so on. Do you know the average South Africa, they do not know that Mandela and other people and other many people were refugees in Nigeria. The average person will not know that. Why? Because many people, they know Mandela was in Robben Island. And then many people, they do not know even Jacob Zuma was also in prison in Robben Island. But many people, they do not know the effort that was put by the government of Nigeria. So I am not like an ignorant person or a person who shies away from the truth. So because in this channel, I want us to talk, to say the truth, not to gaslight us, you see. So now, by Nigeria doing so with South Africa, helping South Africa, and Nigerians, they become the travelers to South Africa. And by doing so, many Nigerians become millionaires in South Africa, even billionaires, I believe so. They become so rich in South Africa because there was a good relation between our government. But now it seems like the relations of our government is like, I don't know what kind of relationship that we have, but it's a dodgy relationship. It does not saying the truth, because Nigerians are supposed to receive a visa on arrival, but it is not so. The government of South Africa want you to apply for visa, but if I go to Nigeria, I can go to Nigeria without visa and get the visa on arrival, because it is the arrangement that has been done by the government. But what happened is that because of the behavior, the way that our brothers conducted themselves in South Africa, it make a South African government to restrain the freedom of Nigerians in Nigeria. I mean here in South Africa. So now I want us to be sincere. I want us to be truthful and say what is right. As a South African, I acknowledge the effort that was played by Nigerian, but I also like to caution Nigeria, they must not lie. There is no 61 billion that was spent. The money could reach maybe the money that was spent. I was reading on another article that there was like a businessman in Nigeria who donated like 500,000 euros. Businessman from Nigeria, that man donated like 500,000 euros to South African liberation movement. And there are other millions, or there are other millions that were spent by Nigerians to help government. There are other millions that were sent to PAC by the normal people of Nigeria. And then by doing so, I want to acknowledge that, and I want to say that is true. I want to calculate on how much this man spent. His name is Chief, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to write his name or here or on the videos, here or on the video. Let us see. The man spent. I just want to show you the generosity of Nigerian. That man was about 9 million rand. 900. It was about 9 million rand. 922,000 rand. 333 rand. I mean 399 rand. That man. When you convert that money into naira, you will find this man was rich. This man was very, very rich. Was very, very rich. A Nigerian man spent money. Spent money. The money in today's Nigerian currency is about 884 million nairas. 509 is about, forgive me about these numbers, but I'm going to take a screenshot and put it here. But let me try to read. It's about 884 million nairas and 509,000 and 479 nairas. Do you see that money that man spend the money just alone to help South Africans. But let us come to another truth now, because we have to be balanced here. We have to be balanced. Now, the problem that we have in South Africa are the Nigerians who are killing the young society of South Africa. I want to see the true patriot of Nigeria speaking the truth, and then we must not play a victim card here. We must not play this nonsense of xenophobia. Because what is happening now in South Africa, we have an outbreak of drugs. And then every time when there is an investigation, Nigerians are in the middle of that thing. If not leading, I'm not shying away that there are corrupt officials that will enable Nigeria to do what they want to do in our country. I'm not shying away that they are there, and they are many, and then they are in numbers. People who are enable corrupt Nigerians to sell their drugs in the country, to do their operation unchecked. You see? So, now, and ordinary South Africans are crying about this. Ordinary South Africans are crying because they could see the damage that is being done by the Nigerians. Why there is no... If we are so xenophobic, why we are not complaining about Ghanaians? Why we are not complaining about Kenyans? Why we are not complaining about Tanzanians? Because it is not like there are no criminals that are being committed by those national foreigners in South Africa. There are crimes that have been committed by them. But it is not up to the scale that Nigerians are doing. You guys, you put the water in South Africa doing your crime. And when normal South Africans are crying, you put a victim card. I think that we must have a serious conversation about this. People must stop putting their victim card. Because you say South Africa is a xenophobic, we are xenophobic, we hate, it is a black on black hate. No, it is not about black on black hate. We are saying what is truth. And then if Nigerians, they are not willing to face the truth, let me tell you this, and I assure you, we are going to spend another 100 years to come within this shamble. Let me tell you, this is what I believe. Ne? If Nigerians, because I believe in the strength and the intelligence of Nigerians. I believe that they are capable. And I also believe that if these guys, with their intelligence and with their passion, that it can be converted to a positive, I think Africa can begin to arise. Because if you Nigerian, you are still committed to commit, and then even what I hate more is that average Nigerians who are in Nigeria, people who are in here in this platform, who are in this platform are making like nonsense, are talking nonsense. Because they are not in the ground where the thing that is happening here in South Africa. I have another guy who is a Nigerian. He is here in South Africa. His business is legitimate. And he said that to me. Where you stay, you will not see many. You will even, it is rare that you will see another foreigner where you stay. He is just there. He is the guy, he is a loan shark. guy. I asked him, well, why we don't see many of your brothers? He said that if I bring many of my brothers here, there will be a havoc. You will not like it. Even in this village, I can be chased away. That guy is doing like genuine business. He's doing genuine business. And then people go to him to borrow money. You see? That is a business. And then he is successful on that. That is a business. Borrowing people's money. Borrowing people's money. He's a loan shark. And then he's a very nice dude. That is the kind of Nigerians that I want to see. I don't want to speculate and say that because he's quiet, maybe he's doing something, because I've never seen him he is not like a shady guy. He's a wonderful guy. I hope sometimes that I will have him here in the platform so that we can talk about these things. You see, if you guys in Nigeria, you still want to defend the criminal element that is being conducted by Nigerians in South Africa, we're still gonna have this thing. We're still gonna have this thing. If you are not willing to say that Nigerians, you are wrong in this, we're still gonna have this thing. We're still gonna fight each other. And then by fighting each other, there will be no progress in Africa. Because I'm looking at the bigger scope. Just imagine if Nigeria and South Africa, then Ghana, then Kenya, then the rest of African countries followed. If you can come as one. But at this moment, we can't come as one. We need to fix our places where we are staying now. We need to make sure that Nigeria is also free, because even Nigeria is not free. Because that nonsense in the north, Boko Haram there. Many people, they can't go to their farm. They can't farm. Because there's an anarchy, there's a terror of Boko Haram. And then Nigeria needs to be free from that. That thing of Muslim there. I don't know whether it's true Muslim or what. I mean true Islam or what. But that Boko Haram needs to go away to Nigeria. It needs to be flushed out. The Nigeria is still not free. If you are saying South Africa, we are still under the slavery. No, we need to look in our own domain on what is happening. And we need to say the truth, people. Just imagine Nigeria. You know what excites me about Nigeria? Nigeria, under the circumstances that they are facing, the country is facing, I think it's the only country in Africa that is manufacturing its cars. There is that nice model car, it's called Nord. That company is making cars in Nigeria. Just think about that. If that car can circulate in Africa, if that car can go to Sahara Desert, in our desert, if that car, it can be like our modern Ford, that car, because when you see the pictures of Nord, so my people, I'm going to tell you the truth. Nigeria need to stop doing their crime element or crime behavior when they come to another countries. That is why we are crying. That is why we are saying Nigeria must go back to Nigeria and fix their Nigeria. Because I believe if serious Nigerians who can say that, okay, we're gonna go back and fix Nigeria, and but the goal that you want to be one, people of Nigeria must not run away from Nigeria. And then you must not think that, like when you jump from Nigeria to another country, you must also think about your country. Wherever you are, if you are in London, even if you are in the States, you must think about Nigeria. We as South African, we are another kind of people. We don't like to go, but we like to travel, but we don't like to stay to another countries, because we believe that we have to, better or worse, we have to fix this country. Many of our heroes in South Africa were sponsored by Nigeria. Many of even Nigerian students, they could skip their lunch to support the liberation movement of South Africa. But it does not give it does not give Nigerians a right to do crime in Southern Africa. By the way, Nigerians are welcome in South Africa, but what will make you to be unwelcomed is the element behavior that you guys are bringing. Thank you very much. Make sure that you like and subscribe. This is a bitter truth that I'm telling you.